Good morning, everyone. I think this might be my first video I'm doing in the morning. So maybe this will help in the morning with Oswald St. Oswald. I was originally going to talk to you today about the power of now, a spiritual principle that personally helped me very much. It took me a couple years to get, but I'll explain that tomorrow. It changed this morning. I woke up to my phone ringing. It was a really good friend of mine, and it just so happened that I was dreaming about her. I was dreaming about a lot of people. I was actually dreaming about... The dream started with just me and Ray and Brandon Cullington from Paradigm Shift. We were going to have a group meditation in this, it was like a storefront, but inside was all like a house, and on the street there was like other stores and people walking by and stuff, so I feel like it was like a store street. And as the dream went on, more people kept coming, dream stuff was happening, we kept not quite getting to the meditation, more people kept coming in, people from my past, not a lot of people, but a bunch of people I didn't know. And then my two really good friends, they used to live here, I've been friends with them forever, showed up near the end of the dream, and we were all getting ready to kind of do it, and then I got sidetracked. Somebody had taken my wallet and left a brick in my back pocket or something, and I went to chase after them, and I jumped on this bus, train thing, and it was driving away, and next thing you know, I was kind of far away, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know how to take you back. I have to maybe go through here." It was like nobody had cell phones or maps or something. Anyways, I was awoken from it by the phone ringing, and it was my friend saying, I was just meditating, and I thought about you 10 times in the last 30 minutes, so I'm going to, I better call him. Which is rare. We don't, we're really good friends, but we don't really talk on the phone that often, strangely enough. So it was a really cool thing. It kind of blew my mind a little bit, and I realized today should be a little bit about dreams. So dreams are something that go along with synchronicity, in my opinion. Like this morning, I feel like for some reason I'm supposed to talk about dreams right now because of all of the dream things that have gone on this morning. And I went to a psychic back in October who seemed pretty legit. I was a bit of a skeptic going into that experience, and I came out not a skeptic. So that's pretty awesome. He said that dreams are the way that our subconscious tries to communicate with us. And the more that we pay attention to them, the more that we can learn from them and learn how to interpret our own dreams and stuff. I haven't really fully put that into practice yet. I've tried a little bit. I kept having a recurring theme of an airport, and I looked what the meaning of planes and airports meant. I was never really on a plane in these dreams. It was always I had gone on a plane, or was going to catch a plane, or was in the airport. And I looked up what these dreams meant, and most of the time when you're going places on an airplane, it meant that your life is in ascension. And that was very true, so that's my really one and only experience since he told me. But one thing I do know for sure about dreams is that if you start writing them down in a book, you will start remembering them way more vividly, more details. Every morning when you wake up, before you do anything else, because if you do anything else, even if you just lay there and think, can I go back to sleep or can't I? It starts to escape you very quickly. So if you start writing them down, you end up having more and more pages to write, and you can remember all a little more details and stuff. This happened to me, I guess it was a couple years ago. It was long before I had even read the first book on the path to happiness that I'm currently on. And I had a dream streak of a week, and I was very impressed with myself. It had been a while since I had dreamed at all. I talked to a couple friends about it, and they both said, you should start a dream journal. And so I started one, and I ended up having 88 dreams in a row. And not too long ago, I found the book, and I was looking through it, and I could remember, like, once I started reading it in the book, it was just like, and then I went here, and then this happened, and then it wasn't in like great detail, and it's in chicken scratch, and it's kind of just the points that happened. But as soon as I started reading them, I could just remember them. It just came flooding back to me, the whole dream, all the dreamscape and everything. So I recently started like, oh, I'm going to start writing my dreams again. I haven't quite got back into it. I wrote a couple of dreams, but I keep trying to go back to sleep when I wake up, thinking, oh, when I wake up, I'll remember the dream again. And I also, usually when I fall back asleep, I have another dream. So that's the only one I can remember. So sometimes I have 2 or 3 in a night. The point is, he said that the dreams are important. And me and my friends have always pondered on whether or not we could actually meet up in our dreams. There's some stories been told to me over the years about people that worked in the same office, but they had never really met. They kind of like looked at each other in passing and stuff. And then one night they met in the dream, and they went and talked to each other about it and said, hey, you know, I had a dream about you last night. And he's like, me too. And it turns out that they remembered the conversation that they had in their dream. So there's something to it. We know that it's Drunvalo Melchizedek, the Ancient Secrets of Our Life. He says we go to the 4th dimension in a dream where we can really create stuff. Other people just say that, you know, we're subconsciously linked there. It's something I really need to get into. I was just really excited about it today, and I really wanted to talk about it. So yeah, I had that experience this morning, and then I texted my other friend, and she was just waking up, and she was dreaming about me. And I don't know what this means yet, but the synchronicities definitely line up, and that's amazing. So if you're someone who dreams, even just a little bit, voice record it when you wake up, write it down when you wake up, and I think you'll start having more dreams. You'll start having more vivid dreams. I can pretty much count on a dream every night. I very rarely don't dream. I don't know why that is, that at this point in the time of my life I dream more, but it's a pretty incredible thing. Anyways, thank you for listening to my little rant about dreams. I guess it doesn't really do much to help out any sort of knowledge, but there was some sort of reason that I was supposed to talk about dreams today. Anyways, later days, my friends. I'll be back tomorrow with the Power of Now. It's a really good one. I think that anybody and everybody should give Eckhart Tolle a listen and stuff, maybe after you hear my video, and then you can kind of listen to what he has to say and marry the two, and that'll help you out. But till then, later days, my friends. I love you all so much, and thank you for tuning in.